So, what have we done during these months? There's a lot that has been done, and yeah, one of the first things I did was tear out this monstrosity of a steering pedestal, or whatever you call it, bunch of steps you had to climb up to so that you would be able to see over the top of the boat. The monstrous roof is still there. I wish I would have had time to cut it down. Well, it's cut. It's just a matter of moving it down. And that I have not been able to do. So in the cockpit, this used to be a door, and there was a door on the other side. We've patched them up, made them into windows, cut holes on the side, in the center, to open up the salon, moved the steering panel to the starboard side. I had to install this step to be able to continue using the steering system that came with the boat. And this has become a seating area. There will be a drop-down table here that converts the seating area to a daybed. That table has been made as well. I've secured all this seating that wasn't tabbed in place. Should have installed that. Same for the main winch pedestal. And inside the boat, it's dark, so I hope you can still see something. There used to be a table, or a pedestal for a table glued down here. It's gone. And there used to be a large cupboard of sorts that housed parts of the steering system, and also a television. So that came down. I would have wished to remove the chart table, but yeah, I've chosen not to, because there's a lot of work involved with that. It takes forever to do these changes, much longer than I thought. So what I'll do instead is I'll make two seating areas here, one more dedicated towards eating and one more dedicated towards relaxing, and both possible to turn into bunks. And I hope you can still see something if I go down here. You won't be able to see much, I'm afraid. But obviously, I've cut holes and made portholes that weren't there. Extended, but not at all finished, the bathroom. So there will be a shower behind the toilet that will be there. So it's quite a big change. And these countersunk or flush hatches have been a huge job and a huge accomplishment. They're beautiful. All I need to do is arrange for some drains, and my plan is for the drains to be internal and go through a pipe along the underside of the deck, and drain into the forward cabin, or sorry, the forward locker, where I might even install a rain catchment system. That would be excellent. Yeah, big hatches in the front. I hope you can see, because I have no light, and the tarps I have on top are now blocking any light. Yeah, So, the port side. This is what she'll look like. Imagine her in white and clean and cushions and stuff in the cockpit and windows instead of covers. It'll be great. And on the starboard side here, starboard aft cabin, I'm gonna install my batteries here, and this is something I will have to do during lockdown here, and I really hope I can do that legally, and I'll try and figure something out. It is a safety issue. I will need to store these batteries for I don't know how long, likely 6 months or so, and they need to be stored safely. So I need to get them in here, and I need to be able to perform that work so that I can protect my batteries and my boat and the yard. Same thing here, beautiful port lights, and the galley will be down for now, and I don't think that's a bad thing. It can work out really well, and I have plenty of experience working in really small kitchens, so, and there will be a lot of barbecuing out on deck as well, so how much do you really need for a kitchen? We actually managed to get some primer on in here. I don't know if that's completely necessary, but it will help. And I haven't done anything in here other than in the forward toilet, other than installing the hatch above. So hopefully some of this can be seen. Sadly, the roof is still there. It's cut, but it's not lowered. It would have been absolutely amazing to have had the time and possibility to do that. I have the time, I just don't have the possibility because of the restrictions here in Victoria. And I've covered the boat against the shitbirds, and the cover might look a bit weird. It's only in the front there and only there, but that's where the birds shit, so I don't need much more. And there's one hole in the roof. It's right above here, but it leaks down there and drains out below, so that's fine. And today I finally managed to get paint on the inside of the bows. The fairing is not complete, but I got some paint there. It'll protect the boat, and that's what the paint on the outside and the two top sides is doing as well. There's much more that's been done. Obviously these stanchions have been installed, and the brackets are rock solid. I also won't have time to fix them. The daggerboard cases are fully installed with all the glass they need. Done a lot of work on the bow here. The striker got a lot of glass that I'm really proud of. Worked out really nicely. And below the catwalk, done some glass work, and that's also not completed. These trampolines will be replaced, but they've provided protection for me during the build. If I would have fallen firm up here, I wouldn't have fallen straight down to the deck, which is good. I wouldn't be lying in them now though, because zip ties only take so much time outdoors before they die. And I'm sad to leave the boat, but yeah, what choice do I have? I hope you've enjoyed whatever we've shown, and I hope to be able to produce some material going forward, though I don't know much about what that's going to be. It'll likely be electronics, mostly electronics. Maybe I can build a dinghy. Yeah, maybe I can do that from home in Sweden. On the other hand, then I need to transport a dinghy, so perhaps not. But monitoring systems, electronics, lighting systems, and all of that. I have plans for that. It's a little bit unusual, mostly digital control, and the same for steering and navigation. So it's going to be a very high-tech boat, and there's a lot of work to do.